their cages.
What's up everybody, it's KBDaDragon, and today we're going to take a look into a weapon that was wielded by one of the greatest hunters to ever live. It served K6 well up until the day that the Barons and Prince Oldrin took his life, and that gun is the Ace of Spades. Lately this gun has fallen out of favor since the hand cannon meta lives and dies by 150 RPMs like Thorn and Dire Promise, but Bungie is working on changes to different hand cannon archetypes for the Beyond Light sandbox. Hopefully the new patch is kind to our 140 RPM adaptive hand cannons, so we're going to take a dive into Ace's stats and perks to see just how powerful this gun truly is and if it's worth getting for the future. So let's start with how to obtain the weapon. To obtain the Ace of Spades, you have to get the quest K's Will. This quest is received after the first mission of the Forsaken campaign. It's important that if you decide to get this weapon, that you have to complete the quest before Beyond Light drops. This quest will take you to Io and Titan, and those destinations will no longer be available after Beyond Light drops. So until Bungie gives us an alternate way to obtain Ace, the gun will be unobtainable in Season 13 and beyond, so make sure to complete the quest as soon as you can. Now it's time to check Ace's stats. For reference, we're going to look at Ace compared to the average of all adaptive frame hand cannons. Ace of Spades is a beast in almost every category. The range stat of 87 is insanely high for its archetype, but sadly the most recent change to the hand cannon range makes the stat less impressive, only making a difference of about 2 to 3 meters compared to other max rangefinder rows like Austringer. All the other stats are marginally better than the rest of the archetype. The only stat that's worse will be the aim assist, but 2 points lower than the average doesn't make much of a difference for the feel of the weapon. Lastly, we have a recoil direction of 100 that keeps the knockback vertical, allowing for really fast follow-up shots. As far as TTK goes in Crucible, Ace does 70 damage per crit and 47 damage per body, which gives us 0.8 optimal TTK with 3 headshots and a 1.73 body TTK with 5 body shots. Luckily, one of Ace's perks helps in the TTK department, so let's just go ahead and dive right in. Ace's perks are where the gun truly shines in my opinion. All of the perks make for a nice toolkit fit for a variety of situations. Ace has 3 main perks: high caliber rounds which flinches and staggers opponents, and next up is Firefly. It's similar to Dragonfly where a precision kill explodes the enemy, but this time the explosion can only be solar damage. Firefly also grants a boost to reload speed, which is similar to Outlaw. This perk is good for dealing with trash mobs and dealing notable damage to majors with the explosion. Even Guardians receive significant damage if they are caught in the blast. And last but certainly not least, we have the perk Memento Mori. This perk is absolutely insane. It brings so much to Ace, because reloading after a kill grants bonus damage to 6 bullets in your magazine, which is similar to Kill Clip. But unlike Kill Clip, this buff lasts until you stow the gun or shoot all 6 bullets out. Mori boosts Ace's damage to 90 per crit and body shot damage to 60. This damage boost doesn't change your optimal TTK, but does change what it takes to finish an opponent. Instead of 3 crits, you only need 2 headshots or 1 body shot. This takes a lot of pressure off of you. Your body shot TTK also goes from 1.73 to 1.3, requiring 1 less shot. So Mori makes the gun more forgiving overall. But it's not all good. The buff will disappear if you summon your ghosts, but Mori also goes away if you pop your super. This isn't an absolute deal breaker, but definitely something to think about. Mori also allows your radar to stay up even when you aim down sights. This added perk is especially useful in PvP since the constant radar will allow you to react to threats much faster. So let's get a head count of all the perks that Ace has. We have high caliber rounds, Firefly, which also has a built-in Outlaw, and Memento Mori, which is a package deal of both Kill Clip and Third Eye. That's 5 perks. None of them are dead weight, and all hand cannon users have them on their perk wish list. Ace also packs a catalyst. This catalyst just increases Firefly damage while Memento Mori is active. This allows for more consistent collateral kills when you proc Firefly in both PvP and PvE. The catalyst can be obtained from defeating enemies and completing strikes and nightfalls. You don't need the catalyst, but it's just icing on top of the cake. But how does it perform in PvE and PvP? In PvE, Ace is a jack of all trades weapon. It's going to be the workhorse of any loadout. Ace honestly has all the tools that it needs for almost all scenarios. We have Firefly for getting rid of bunched up ads. Firefly also keeps downtime minimal with the boost to reload speed. And Mori puts in overtime. It increases your DPS, making it easier to put down majors as well as ultras. Lastly, the third eye allows you to not be caught by surprise while focusing on the target. But next, let's move on to Crucible. Ace during the season of arrivals has one major problem: 150 RPM hand cannons. Hand cannons like Dire Primers and Thorn are the most preferred choices in Crucible. They boast a slightly faster outshined TTK of 0.8 seconds compared to Ace's 0.87 seconds, and the faster rate of fire from 150s give you more of a chance to recover if you miss a shot. But don't let that keep you away from using Ace. This gun is the embodiment of utility in the Crucible. Let's start with Memento Mori. Memento brings so much to this gun for PvP. This damage buff allows you to more consistently reach your optimal TTK. Mori also allows you to fight more consistently outside of your effective range, since the damage fall off is offset by the extra damage. If you're stuck in a long range duel, Ace might surprise you and the person you're fighting with just how much damage it can put in. The third eye effect from Mori will allow you to never be without radar no matter how long you ADS, keeping you aware of your surroundings no matter the situation. Firefly can rack you up some nice multi-kills if opponents are standing close by, especially with the catalyst active. The increased reload speed after precision kills also help you go from kill to kill with little downtime. And last but not least, we have high caliber rounds. These just help you out in duels by potentially throwing off a Guardian's shot. Now imagine when Bungie tweaks this archetype. All of these qualities will become even better. This weapon is an undervalued monster now, but will soon be sitting at the top of the PvP meta where it belongs. But what should you pair Ace with? For hunters, I recommend Dragon Shadow. Dragon Shadow provides a reload on dodge, which activates Mori faster. It also increases your reload speed for future kills, as well as handling to make Ace even snappier. For Warlocks, I recommend Chromatic Fire. This combo allows for 2 explosions back to back after precision kills, making Firefly more consistent overall. And lastly, we have Titans. Even with the nerfs, I still recommend One-Eye Mask for Titans. Wall hacks help boost the dueling power of Ace so that you can get Mori to activate. Then taking an overshield to the next opponent will make keeping the chain of kills going and going. Overall, Ace is a jack of all trades weapon. It has the tools to be useful in a lot of situations. In PvE, it can comfortably be used in a lot of play, including in-game like raids and nightfalls. There are of course better options, but Ace will never let you down. It has the perks to clear rooms insanely fast with Firefly, and the damage to hurt Major and Ultras as well. There are better options for specific roles, but this weapon won't fail you. The same can be said about PvP. The only major drawback to the weapon is just when you compare it to 150 RPM hand cannons. But the insane amount of perks in this weapon pushes it miles above its adaptive family, and even can go toe to toe with lightweight hand cannons. Luckily, with the potential changes in Beyond Light, hand cannon archetypes might be tweaked a bit. And with Ace's perks, any tweak can only make this gun even better. So if you don't have Ace, make sure to get it before the end of the season. You don't want to be the only person without it when it becomes better. But that's it for me. If you have Ace, have you tried it out lately? And what do you think about it? And if you don't have it, tell me if you plan on getting it after watching this video. Also, like the video, but only if you did. And subscribe for more content like this. Lastly, sharing the video helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate your time. See you in the next one. Peace.